All right, Chief, so 8 o'clock tomorrow is when you made the announcement that two of the fire stations would be closing. Senators not going back in until 10 o'clock, 2 hours after that. What does this mean?
Well, you said it exactly. It's unfortunate that this has come to this. But as I stated in the press release yesterday, Friday, the stations will shut down at 8 a.m. Tomorrow morning.
Where will you guys go from here, and what has the response been from them?
Of course, they're upset. This goes against everything that we are built to do. We're here to serve and save, and it's unfortunate that we're not being allowed to do so. But these are some of the tough decisions we have to make in order to make sure that the longevity of our service remains for the rest of this fiscal year. We gotta start now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But until a remedy is given, this is the direction I have to take.
And the question that the acting speaker was asking of the DOA leadership in there was, what were the cost savings here? They wanted numbers, they wanted figures to justify this.
Right. So general cost savings here is $200,000 in pay period. Starting this coming pay period. And basically that's 100% in overtime. We've done every austerity measure that we can do within the fire department. We're as efficient as we can be. And the only thing to cut at this point is overtime. So in order to make up for the pro-rata cut of $2.7 million for the Guam Fire Department for the rest of this fiscal year, we have to start now. Until a remedy is given and the solution is in their hands, at least from what I see, and until they give the governor the solution that he's asking for, this is what we have to do. We were hopeful tonight that they would come up with that solution and give the governor the opportunity to pen a bill into law that would prevent us from shutting down stations tomorrow. So
that would have prevented, had they passed the bill tonight, sent over to Adelup tonight, it would have halted everything.
That's the assumption that I'm led to believe, and so unfortunately it's not happening. So
right.
We're going to continue to shut down the stations at 8 o'clock.
And your message to the people who live around those stations when they wake up in the morning and find out that their firefighters won't be there?
My message is the Guam Fire Department will provide the best service that we can provide given the resources that we have to provide them with. The resources that we are going to have after 8 o'clock in the morning is a degraded set of resources, and so there will be some negative effect to response time, to our ability to get to all calls in a manner that the island of Guam deserves. We are held to certain standards, and these standards cannot, we got to meet them to the best of our ability. But if I don't have the resources to do it, if I can't staff those stations in those particular areas, then unfortunately that segment of the population is, their risk has gone up just a little higher. But the Guam Fire Department will respond. Have no doubt about that. 911 will answer the call, and we will get there to the best of our ability.